Success all 2022,
Fuck yeah,
my
bro.
guy.
Hell yeah, good energy, bro. That's what we on.
That's what we on. And on that note,
All right. Pay attention. We're gonna teach you something real special today. This is two coins with my boy Wally, then Ronnie, wherever you're at, we're at. Showing two sides of the same coin. Let me know what y'all think. 2 coins. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter today.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the 2 Coin Podcast. It is your brother Wally.
and I am Ronnie, the other side of the coin. And this year's episode is brought to you by Squirt. You know what I mean? Get you some. We know all these ladies out here squirting their way in
Get you some
2022.
squirt.
But yeah, man, we here, we alive, kinda.
Yeah,
You know what
I mean, we still trucking through. You know, a lot has happened.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was trucking through the end of fucking 2021.
That's a good place to start off, man. So recently, for those of you who haven't heard, Ronnie suffered from the Omarion variant and was holed up, quarantined in his apartment through Christmas and
through New Year's.
Yep.
Yeah.
Christmas and New Year's was spent in quarantine, bro. So how was that? Tell the people.
Man, that was a pain in the ass, just having to deal with it, especially during like the holiday season.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I mean? I'm happy I got my own apartment, so it was like I was quarantined in here. But bro, when I tell you how boring that shit was, especially like the timing of it all.
Felt like you were in the pen.
Yeah, I mean, shit, bro. I was in the COVID pen, I guess you
Yeah.
can call that. But nah, man, just sitting around not doing nothing. Obviously, like the first couple of days, you know what I mean, had like the symptoms like crazy. Luckily, you know what I mean, I was vaccinated, so the symptoms didn't really hit me too hard.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, those first couple of days, just, you know what I mean, hold up, fucking barely even watching stuff, bro. Like I was trying to sleep this shit off. Like my dumb ass thought that I'd be able to work out my way through this. I'm like, bro, I ain't trying to do nothing right now.
So what were the symptoms that you came down with?
I mean, congestion, fever. I didn't really have like the loss of taste or loss of smell like a lot of people were having. But yeah, mainly congestion, fever, stuffy nose, sneezing like crazy, like damn near 50 times every 2 hours type shit.
I've heard that a lot too from people who've had it. It's like the sneezing is fucking insane.
It's ridiculous, bro. Like the best way I can describe it, like you know when you were sick and then you would hit a blunt and then after that blunt you just be like sick high. That's what every sneeze felt like. Like you sneeze and you're just sitting there like, God damn, bro. I just felt like
Why'd I do that?
Drag. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, man,
But hey, we out of it now. We free.
right. You
Yes,
feel me?
sir. But like overall, man, like I don't know. What are your thoughts on me in general? Like I'm trying to like stay away from watching the news and all the fear mongering that's been going on.
Oh, as
but
far as
like
the whole COVID situation.
yeah, what are your thoughts on everything going on with the Omarion variant and all the numbers and
I mean, bro, to be honest, like right now, I just feel like we're in the midst of everything. When like maybe 10 years down the road, we'll look back on it all. Like 2020 started it, 2021 it picked up, 2022 we dealt with it. Maybe 2023 it becomes a little bit in the direction of being normalized.
oh
and then
god,
after that,
that sounds so bleak.
you feel me? I mean, bro, this not going nowhere. I just feel like this is
Maybe 2023.
No, even 2023, I feel like it's going to be headed towards the direction of normalization. People say, oh, it's all normal now. It's like, it is, but it isn't. You know what I mean? They find a new variant like every other month.
Yeah, we're just kind of like collectively trying to forget about it, even though it's still out there and worse than it was when
bro,
it started.
you feel me? Like, it's still the early stages. Like, we're only 2 years into this new global pandemic.
Like realistically, it's worse now than when it was when we were locked up.
Yeah. I mean, because you got to think, everybody's out and about. People going on cruises. People, like, flying to different places and whatnot.
But hey, man, it is what it is. It's nothing I have. It's out of my control, so I'm not gonna worry about it.
Nah, facts, you really can't. But hey.
But I mean, what a way to fucking end off 2021.
Hey, man, yeah. It's all good, though. Honestly, I'll just look at it like, at least now that I got it, I don't have to worry about catching it again, I guess you could say. Just at least because I got the antibodies within me now.
Yeah, or at least your chances of doing so are like reduced.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But I mean, just piggybacking off of that, like Omicron or Omarion or whatever the fuck it's called, ended 2021. But I figured it'd be like a good time for us to kind of do a whole 2021 wrap up.
Yeah.
So I just, first of all, we're big music nerds. I mean, like what's your choices for like best music, best albums, or like best artists, anything, just best music from 2021?
I had a little collection, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So I would have to say, obviously, J. Cole just off the strength of just being a Cole fan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were all waiting for that. Like, and I'm
Yeah.
so happy Brody came through with the off season.
To me, that was his best album, bro.
It's up, like it's top 2. I definitely, honestly, like for me personally, like I'm not gonna lie, I'd put Born Sinner or 2014 before. I see why. Okay, in terms of his rapping, in terms of like quality of music, yeah, I could see why you'd say off season is. But in terms of like early stages, this is what put a lot of people on. But also, this is what took him to the next level type projects. I'd have to put Born Sinner 2014.
Yeah, Born Sinner was one of his best, but to me, like this album, he just sounds more polished.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And hungry.
For hungry for a different stage in life, though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Back then, he was hungry to like actually be put on.
He was hungry, but like still figuring shit out. Now it seems like he got life figured out to a certain degree.
I'd say outside of that, bro, fucking I'd have to give that second spot to Bino and Blast with 6 tape.
Yeah, bruh, yeah.
That was.
They honestly, that's still getting mad replay for me,
bro.
Every day, bro. Every day.
Like they did their stuff with that, like production wise, sonically, like that duo.
Yeah.
They work well together, and that takes me to my third one, another duo that really went well, Silk Sonic. Their project.
Silk Sonic is Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars. For those of you who don't know.
So an evening with Silk Sonic, that project was fire.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know what I mean, just so those would be my top 3, and then like two runner-ups, as you could, I guess you could say. I know you put me onto this one, fucking King's Disease with Nas and Mozzie's one that just came out.
Oh yeah, anytime Mozzie drops, which is like 5 times a year, I gotta tap in.
Bruh. But yeah, so what about you though?
I mean, for me, I just kept it a little more simple, like to just three albums
Okay.
or artists. Like you said, we're in agreement with J. Cole.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, like I said, he sounds polished and hungry. It's his best project. I'd have to go with Nas, King's Disease as well.
Yeah, okay.
He's
that'd be your second?
He's one of the GOATs, yeah. And I would have to put Russ in there, bro.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, like I was not Russell Westbrook, Russ, the rapper. Nah, because I was one of the few people that was like rocking with Russ from the beginning, and like through all of the internet viral hate. So now to see him like get mad love and support for an album that's objectively fucking dope is cool to see.
Bro, you definitely put me onto that project, Chomp.
Yeah,
it was crazy. I went back to like listen to one of his interviews, and he was talking about, because I think it was Charlemagne asked him about what the meaning of Chomp is, and he was just like, I don't know, my fans came up.
He's
with
like,
the
I
whole,
don't fucking know.
He's like, the fans is over here like can't hate on my pen. He was like, I mean, I never really thought of it like that, but if y'all want to put that there,
bro. I saw like the track list drop on Twitter the day before the album dropped, and I'm like, holy shit, this is, bro. It looked like a DJ Khaled track list.
Bro, the features that he had.
He had Ghostface Killer, Styles P on a track. He had fucking
Game.
He had Game.
He had a Ninth Wonder track.
He had he had Boy Wonder on like production. He had Hit Boy, Ninth Wonder. He had High Tech. He had fucking a Game feature, a Papoose feature, West Side Gun. He had everybody on there, bro. Like every song was dope. So
and the fact that he produced damn near all of it too, huh?
Yeah, he's one of the most successful independent artists that I've seen next to like Nipsey.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
And like he's one of the few artists that have like followed his blueprint to a T. And have like seen the successes just like Nipsey did. Rest in peace.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah.
But I'd say those 3: Cole, Nas, Russ. Obviously, like probably my favorite new artist, which is another topic we should have included.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead. Who?
I'd have to go Remble.
Remble, yeah.
I'd have to go Remble. That's my favorite new artist.
Nah, honestly, you put me on the Remble too, bro. Like I didn't know much about it, like, but that dude goes, bro, putting on for San Pedro, man. Like
I was gonna say, like I named my top 3, but if I had to name a 4th, he would be the 4th for sure. It's a different flavor of music.
Hey, what about a 5th?
5th, that's a good one. I didn't even think that far out.
No, not even a 5th. Just who'd be another runner-up or another runner-up project from this year?
I mean, yeah, because I didn't mention them. Blast and Bino.
Blast and Bino, for sure.
For sure.
Nah, facts. 2021 was definitely an interesting year.
For those of you who aren't tapped in yet, check out Blast and Bino Rideau 6 tape 2. I feel like that's one of those projects that everybody will fuck. That everybody will like. It's not
you have to fuck with it, bro. Like Blast is one of those artists. Like no matter what genre you into, you can fuck with his music.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's all,
sonically,
like,
he's so pleasing sonically.
Mm-hmm.
So, but nah, hey. So going into about the whole 2021, what would you say personally for you was like your biggest accomplishments of 2021?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's an easy and a hard one to answer. Like, how specific do we want to be? or how generic do we want to be?
I mean, just for you and your personal, like how you look at what you've accomplished in 2020 or what you've been through in 2021, what you've done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What would you say like was your biggest accomplishment or your biggest takeaways? And you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, for 2021, I'd say my biggest personal accomplishment was living out my first solo lease, like my first apartment, like on my own without any roommates, just me.
Yeah.
Paying all the rent and bills by myself.
Getting that experience.
Yeah, doing that for a year because it wasn't easy, and
Definitely.
and seeing it through and all the learning experiences that came from it and the growth that came from it, because I mean, yeah, I moved into that spot October 2020.
Yeah, but really it was 2021.
Took advantage of the COVID discounts, and then I moved out October 2021. So it encapsulated almost the full year, you know?
Yeah.
So like everything I learned through that experience and all like
The
all the
growth.
little kickbacks I threw in there, you know, it's like a whole era, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, all the fun I had, but then all the struggles I had in there too. And like the self-reflection I did. Because I don't know. I feel like I've always been a person who's like kind of been in tune with who I am.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's been just 100% solidified this year. And part of that was just being completely out on my own for a complete year.
Yeah.
And I'd say, man, I grew so much as a person from that. It drained my pockets. But I'd say the experience I gained from it is invaluable and not something you can wrap in US dollars. So that's probably my biggest accomplishment for 2021. And I just want to kind of build on those lessons I learned going into 2022.
Damn. Okay.
What about you, man?
To be honest, bro, I'm on the same boat as you. I got this apartment I'm at now, November of 2020, and then all of 2021 pretty much has been here.
Yeah.
So I would say just the whole independent life, the apartment living, like you said, dealing with bills or whatnot, dealing with pretty much just taking care of yourself, but not even just that, like really just being by yourself.
Just like actually becoming an adult.
Yeah.
You know?
Because it's one thing, like obviously, like we've been out on our own. We lived with roommates. We had our own spots.
But
Holding it down.
but I still had like a extended safety net of support.
You know what I mean? But,
Yeah.
And even outside of that, it's different when you living with a bunch of roommates versus living by yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not splitting bills 6 ways. You're not splitting rent 6 ways. You're
Yeah.
not splitting whatever else it may be. You're not splitting it 6 ways.
Not even that. It's just like the way your day is structured. It's completely dictated by you. You'd be surprised how like living with roommates influences how you spend like your time
Exactly.
when you don't even realize it. But yeah.
Hey, because you know what they say, like you are the product of the 5 people you spend the most time around.
Yeah.
And then when you're living with 6 people.
Yeah. That's crazy that we mentioned that because, I mean, for people that know me personally, like, you know that, like, now I'm living with roommates again.
Yeah.
And, like, it's a good situation, but, like, with roommates and, yeah, like, that's valuable now. Like, once I realized how much time was being, like, how much of my day wasn't really dictated by me.
Yeah, because it's like, think about it. You wake up, go to the living room, and there's somebody already doing something for their day.
Exactly. So, like, it gave me more, I guess, control.
Yeah.
But that's not I don't want to cut off the point you were trying to make.
Nah, honestly, that's true. And I would say, like, some of the biggest lessons from it was just the whole understanding of who I am and understanding myself a lot. Because I'm not going to lie, in this year that I had this spot, I really, like, separated myself from a lot of people and separated myself from a lot of situations and really just tucked away and been by myself. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's pushed stuff in a positive direction. And that's really what I want to carry over into 2022.
Hell yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah, bro. Love to see it.
Hell yeah, man. But hey, no, one thing I want to add too, bro, like one of the biggest lessons, because I just wrote this down and it's actually like it's something to really think about, is the whole time is limited and how it really is your most valuable asset. And it kind of goes back to what you're saying about structuring your day and
yeah, dude.
You know what I mean, dictating how your day goes. Because think about it, when you around a bunch of different factors, or you allow different stimuli, so to speak, to help have you react to different parts of your day, that's a lot different than you just being by yourself and dictating it. You know what I mean? It's like time is not being wasted during like transitional periods, if that makes sense.
I feel like you got to get to a stage in your life where you wake up every day ready to just fucking seize the day.
Yeah.
Because I still remember a point in my life where it wasn't that way for me. It was just like, oh, like I used to be a pessimist. Like wake up like, fuck, I got a long ass day in front of me. But now if I got a long day, I just like, I train my mind to kind of look forward to it.
Hey, that's good, bro.
So I feel like you got, like, it's very important to get to like that that type of
mindset
first before you can have the power to, like you said eliminate fucking external stimuli and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I mean, out of all of 2021, I mean, it doesn't even have to be one if you had a couple, but like, what are some of the wildest or most memorable memories or things that stood out to you in 2021 just for you personally?
It's funny. So I mean, I don't know if people could tell, but I had my answer prepared. But I wouldn't say wild, but I feel like it does need to be mentioned. Because I feel like this topic just is a setup for like, hey man, tell me a funny story. But like, I don't know, man. For me,
it damn near is.
And for me, like my biggest memory of 2021, especially more so now, was the Draco concert that I went to, because that was last minute.
Yeah.
And I mean, granted, like generally speaking, compared to like other concerts that I've been to, it wasn't the best concert. You know, he showed up late, and you know, like, but every song that he performed, like I knew word for word. And now, given the fact that he's passed away in such like a tragic like way, it makes, I look back at all the photos and videos I took that night, and I'm like, because we had a wild night. It was a Thursday night. I had work the next day. But like, it was a crazy night. It was just me and all my homies from back home. We went and saw him at the Catalyst in Santa Cruz. Yeah. Just last minute off a whim, and it ended up being one of the funnest nights I had of the year. And yeah, man. Now that he's passed away, I hold that memory like in a special place.
Cherish that a little more.
Yeah, for sure. Rest in peace, Draco the Ruler.
Rest in peace,
the Ruler,
man.
forever.
That's crazy, bro. The fact that he's gone, Slim's gone, like all in the matter of, that was like 2 weeks apart.
It sucks to say, but like being like a hip hop fan, I'm kind of desensitized to it to an extent.
I mean, you hear about it all the time. You know what I mean?
But hey, man, if it was up to me, there'd be world peace, but it isn't. So
I mean, yeah, bro.
Rest in peace to all the fallen soldiers.
Rest in peace, man. There's like a lot of like just deep rooted shit that you can't just say you want the world to be better and we can change this right now. You know what I mean?
Like you can sit here and think of specific solutions and try to nitpick everything wrong with hip hop. Yeah, like hip hop glorifies drugs and guns and violence and shit like that. But that's the reality that most artists come from. Yeah. And that's the reality that resonates with a lot of people, even if you don't come from that background. So I mean, I don't think changing like rap content, now that we're in this topic, I don't think changing hip hop content, especially when it comes to like street rap and shit like that, I don't think that really is going to change anything, because the only thing that hip hop is like a vessel to communicate what's actually going on in real life.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
So unless we actually do something as like a systematic fucking nation to like change what's going on in the streets, the music coming out of the streets isn't going to change.
Hey, that's facts, bro.
You know what I mean?
You can change the content all you want, but you're not really making a change in the actual actions and what's really going on.
Yeah, so we can sit here and nitpick all we want. Oh, it's like, oh, Draco shouldn't have been rapping about violent shit. So-and-so shouldn't have been beefing with someone. But at the end of the day, bro, this is their reality.
And it's, bro,
and it's like, this is circumstances they were
bro, it's people coming in with opinions about something that they don't know nothing about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's more deep-rooted than what your surface-level opinion has to say about it.
Facts.
So that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at that.
That's a bar, bro. That's a bar. But, yeah, man. I say for me, it's not even just the wildest. It's just one of those, like, the thing that sticks out in 2021, bro, was when the fucking Suns swept the Nuggets and your boy won $70K and Bovada didn't pay me out.
The most legendary picture of all time. He said, Suns in 4,
Suns
bitch.
in 4 and
then proceeded to knock dude out.
That shit, bro. That video was fucking crazy. He goated for that.
I mean, yeah, Devin Booker reached out to him personally and give him a signed autograph and a picture.
Oh, bro, you got to. That's bare minimum.
Yeah, that's Devin Booker likes that energy, man.
Man, but yeah, bro, I'd have to say that was just the thing that stuck out. Yeah, I'm still salty about that to this day.
Hey, I like that. That's how we walked. We walked in from being at the bottom of the league to fuck you 1 seed, bitch. Finals. Yeah. Say something.
Hey, y'all might go back there again this year, bro. We'll see what happens with Clay.
It might be tougher this year, but it's best believe if we do, I'm talking all this shit.
Hey, man, we got playoffs coming soon, you know.
Hey.
We all gonna be there.
Cavs might surprise some people.
Cavs gonna surprise a lot of people, man. It just sucks, the whole shit with Rubio, but, you know.
Yeah, Rubio being out for the season is
unfortunate injury, bro. Like, you gotta think, like... That kind of sucks just for the fact that first we lose Colin Sexton, who was our leading scorer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then we lose fucking Rubio, our backup point guard, who was having a career year.
Mm-hmm.
So I honestly think Rondo is gonna be nice behind Garland, but again,
He's not gonna be Rubio, but he's a
at
good
all.
enough replacement.
You
Especially
know what I mean?
last minute, like, oh, scramble, think of something quick.
That was a solid pick, especially for what we had to give up. Denzel Valentine, like,
Yeah.
as much as I'm gonna miss him, at the end of the day, it's like
Anytime you feel those thoughts of missing him creeping up, just watch Denzel Valentine Chicago Bulls highlights and be like, okay, I'm good.
bro. But him on the Cavs was nice, man. But you know, ain't no Rondo.
You'll be fine.
We'll wipe our tears away with championship banners in the future.
Hey, building off biggest lesson, wildest memory, yada 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 from 2021.
Yeah.
I'm not a person who likes to dwell or look on the past, but like looking forward, what are your goals for 2022, man?
Biggest first.
Or I mean, like, if you have several, please by all means name all of them, because I have several.
Bro, so I'd say the biggest of them all is just to graduate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna be graduating in April, so it's like that's just the biggest goal.
Fuck yeah.
Biggest thing to get it over with. I'd say after that, you know what I mean? Obviously, there's a lot of different paths I can go down after this, but I definitely want to try to at least get a gig in like in a production studio.
Yeah.
You know, work for a I don't even want to say a company, but a company. You know what I mean? I want to get that experience of the whole audio production side of things, because I mean, I know music. I know obviously not to the level as like a lot of, you know what I mean, people have gotten to.
Yeah.
But I understand the basics of it. I understand all that. I just want to branch out and, you know what I mean, just
I feel like there's very few people out there that know the ins and outs of it.
exactly. And
Yeah.
I want to learn that, bro, because eventually I want to get back, and there are other goals I want to do, but mainly it's just right now, it's just graduate, land me a gig with a production company, and just really physical and mental growth, bro. That's the biggest thing for me in 2022.
Yeah.
Like I'm leaving 2021 with it, so it's not one of those like, all right, starting from this day forward, I'm gonna do this now. Nah, it's just really building off of what I've learned in 2022 and keep maintaining it, and just it really is it's not a sprint, bro. This shit really is a marathon. This
Hell
whole
yeah.
life, you know what I mean?
I feel like let me reframe it. I feel like people there's spiritual goals and then there's like material physical goals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have those are your spiritual goals for sure, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any like materialistic goals? Not to be vain, but like
I mean, bro, to be honest, the only vain type of goal I got, bro, is just to get back into physical shape, man. That's my biggest thing.
I feel it.
It's because I ain't gonna lie, like over the past couple years, bro, a motherfucker got lazy in that department. You know what I mean? Started slacking off, just kicking it. That's why it's like, bro, I don't even be out no more. I don't even be around shit, just because it's like I need to recenter myself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's all it's been about, bro. Like obviously, yeah, I got financial goals that I'm trying to hit, but that's gonna come once you grow mentally and once you actually secure who you are and become disciplined fully in every aspect of life. The money's gonna come regardless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially for people like us who just people who are mentally hungry and mentally driven and have that mental capability. Once you get your mental and your physical and your spiritual and who you are down packed, that money's gonna come. That money's not going nowhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, bro. I feel you, man.
Hey,
I
like
feel
Mr. Organic said, bro, my cerebellum is special.
my cerebellum is special.
But
What else did he say? He said a bunch of wild shit. He said the cryptocurrency and the NFTs. I'm masterminding this shit so fast, I'm appalling to myself.
I'm appalling to myself. But I would say, hey, one thing too, bro. The last thing I would say mainly, bro, is really distancing myself away from negativity, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like just negative outlets, people, situations. And when I say negative, it's not like motherfuckers always. A negative situation doesn't have to be somebody always talking down on you. It could just be a situation that adds no growth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or it's a situation that plateaus when it's presented to you.
Yep. I was gonna say a universal solution for a lot of things is just remove yourself from the situation.
Literally, man.
That's it.
Just cut yourself off.
I feel you, man. I feel like I don't know.
What about you though?
We're aligned, bro. I was gonna say like mental and physical growth is a big thing. Not to sound like generic, but for sure, like I'd say my mindset going into 22 was just like attack the year. You know what I mean?
I like that.
Going back to the earlier question, biggest accomplishment of 2021.
Yeah.
Like we both said, living through our first rental.
Apartment, yeah.
But I feel like one of the things I've been able to do in that space and in that time and through that experience is gain like full control of like my thoughts and my emotions. I feel like that's key and that's important. I feel like going into 2022, now that I'm aware of that,
Yeah.
I feel like I have realized my full potential, and I'm ready to fucking
Expand on that.
yeah, I'm ready to just go at it, bro. 2022 in all.
I got my
aspects.
wings. I'm ready to fly.
Yeah, so like
away.
if you want to talk about materialistic things, like for me, I think that mindset will help me achieve my materialistic goals that I do have for 2022, which is like get a new job, make some more money.
Yeah.
Got a bag to get to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a new car.
Facts. Okay.
I'm trying to do an SUV, bro, because I hate driving through fucking highway traffic and not seeing what the fuck is going on.
Damn. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
trying to be able to like see over people. You
This
know,
motherfucker manifesting the dad van.
I need the sports utility vehicle, dog.
Nah, I feel that shit. At least you get hella trunk space and shit too.
Yeah, man, and yeah, to just fucking just keep winning, bro. That's what I want to do. And if the L's come along with it, we're ready for them.
Nah, facts.
We're gonna dust ourselves off, learn from them, and move on.
And come right the fuck
L's
back.
will come. We don't expect L's not to come,
Yeah.
but I just need the W's to outweigh them.
Bro, you out here spitting bars, bro. This motherfucker giving out the ism today.
That's me for 2022, man. And then 2 Coin Podcast, we need to get into what goals we have for that.
Nah, we definitely have a lot of ideas. Cause honestly, it's one of those. First off, like I want to say for both of us, like we appreciate everybody's that stuck with us for these past like 3 or 4 years.
Fuck yeah, bro. To
You know
everybody
what I mean?
that likes every single post,
Yeah,
that shares anything, bro, we love you and we appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Every single
for
one.
real. Every single person that's shown love, shown interest, and continuously like keeps supporting the community, man. Cause what started out as just like us coming on and just talking about we never really thought that this was going to turn into a community. It was just an outlet, like you always say, like for us to just get off what we're thinking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
Started out as just a hobby, and
It started out just like, man, I need a space to vent,
yeah,
you know?
just talk my shit real quick.
And to see what it's kind of like. Granted, like I'm not gonna sit here and act like, oh, we're growing so big. Like we still have like an amount of followers that's very easily countable. You know what I mean?
Oh,
An amount of
facts.
consistent viewers. But I mean, bro, to those of you that are, just know that we appreciate you. Like
Nah, we
from
do,
the
man.
very bottom of our hearts. Like honestly,
And we
because
got-
no matter where this goes, and I don't know, I just have a feeling it'll keep going up. It's maybe slowly, but I just have a feeling it will.
Hey, Brody, we like the Apple stock. You feel me?
Yeah, we'll never forget the people that were there when we had less than fucking 20 views.
Bro.
Yeah.
Hey, we especially once we get this merch going this year. That's another thing. Be on the lookout. We got a couple different ideas coming out.
Couple different ventures.
You know what I mean? We don't want to talk too much about it, but definitely know 2022 is gonna. It's gonna, you know, we got some plans.
And shout out to everybody that we've recruited behind the scenes that is helping us,
Big
make our
facts.
goals like into a real life product. Y'all are playing a
Yeah.
big part in everything, and we appreciate you too.
Hey man, for real. Success all 2022,
Fuck yeah,
my
bro.
guy.
Hell yeah, good energy, bro. That's what we on.
That's what we on. And on that note, man, good energy, good vibes. Let's get the fuck up out of here.
Yes, sir. On behalf of the 2 Coin Podcast, going into 2022, this is your brother Waleed signing out.
And I'm Ronnie, the other side of the coin.
Yeah.